Advent, derived from the Latin word adventus, means coming or arrival. It marks the start of the church's liturgical year, and it is a time of preparations for Christmas, the feast of the Incarnation. Advent is a season of hope, love, joy, and peace. And it is a time to work out our salvation by keeping God's commandments. It is a period of virtuous incarnation where we replace vices with virtues, preparing for the incarnation of God among us. As a season of hope, it invites us not to give up and to be attentive to the little ways that God is present among us. In this way, we'll be making the right preparations for the celebration of God's incarnation in His Son and His ultimate return in glory at His second coming. And so this season of hope tells us that it is not over until it is all over. The first reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah and the responsorial psalm sets the tone of the beginning of the year of grace with prayer. As the responsorial psalm tells us, Lord, make us turn to you. Let us see your face, and we shall be saved. And the prophet Isaiah expresses his fear of God's visitation to Israel, which he believes will involve severe punishment and natural disasters. However, he says that although we may have sinned, but the mercy of God will hold us up. We will continue to look unto God as our Father, and we will turn to Him for forgiveness and mercy. The prophet appeals for conversion and a turn toward God to overcome careless hearts and inattention to God's actions in the world and in our lives. It is as the prophet Hosea chapter 12 verse 6 tells us, but you must return to your God, maintain love and justice, and wait for your God always. Saint Therese of the Little Way rediscovered this heart of the gospel by resolving to resist discouragement, doubt, and weakness. She trusted in God's love, who knows our weaknesses and still loves us. The heart of the gospel is God's love for us, and there is no room for discouragement or doubt. The grace of God is present for all of us, and we should lean into His love for ourselves, despite our failings and discouragement. Let us continue to trust in God's love for us. The gospel encourages us to be watchful and to be alert. And this invitation is an active one, to be alert, or if you like, to be attentive to the little ways that God is present to us each day. May the Lord bless his word in our hearts, that as we journey in this season of Advent, our prayer will be that we continue to be attentive to God, active in our world today.